Stop being afraid of failure. Don't tiptoe through life just to arrive safely at death. You will fall. You will fail. And that's the point. Because the secret isn't in avoiding the fall, it's in learning how to fall forward. Let me tell you something the world rarely wants to admit. Every successful person you admire failed. But they didn't fall back. They fell forward. They turned their mistakes into fuel. They turned rejection into redirection. They turned fear into fire. You will lose. You will get knocked down. You will hear no 1,000 times. But if you fall forward, every step will still take you closer to your purpose. Dreams without goals are just dreams. They sit there, gathering dust. You want something? Set a goal, then another, and another. Discipline will get you up. Consistency will keep you going. And failure will teach you everything. Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a cliff, and life says, jump. Your parachute won't open right away. You'll hit some rocks. You'll get bruised. But one day, it will open. And you'll realize the fall was never meant to break you. It was meant to teach you how to fly. So many people are afraid to start because they're afraid to fail. But what if you fail? Good. Fail big. Fail boldly. Because the risk is in not trying. Let me remind you of something. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Comfort zones are cages with invisible walls. You're not meant to sit still. You're not meant to play it safe. You're meant to chase greatness. You want to change your life? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Let people doubt you. Let them laugh. Let them misunderstand. But don't let them stop you. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Because no one starts at the top. Success is built in the dark, behind closed doors, when no one is watching. You may not be where you want to be yet, but you're not where you used to be. Every little step is progress. Even your slowest day counts. Don't confuse failure with defeat. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. And you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are your comeback. You are your next decision. You are your rise. Let people talk. Let them think you've lost your mind. They don't see the vision. They don't hear the calling. They didn't hear what God whispered to you in the silence. You want to succeed? Here's the real secret. Fall 7 times, get up 8. Keep standing, keep rising, keep moving, because greatness isn't found in perfection. It's found in the persistence of those who never stop trying. Hard times will come. The struggle is part of the story, but storms don't last forever. And if you don't quit, you'll look back and realize everything tried to stop you, and nothing could. One day, you'll thank the pain. One day, you'll bless the rejection, because it redirected you to something greater. Don't just aim to make a living, aim to make a difference. You weren't created just to survive. You were born to leave a legacy. Believe this: when preparation meets opportunity, miracles happen. You might not see it yet, but your time is coming. Keep showing up, keep working, keep believing. In the end, don't worry about the critics. Don't obsess over being liked. Obsess over being true to your purpose. Your gift will make room for you. Your light will shine, even if they try to dim it. Fall forward. Every step, every stumble, every failure. Let it push you closer to your destiny. Because you were never meant to stay down. You were built to rise. So rise, and keep falling forward. Sometimes the hardest thing you'll ever do is walk away. Not because you didn't care, not because you didn't try, but because you finally realized they were never truly for you. You gave your love, your loyalty, your energy, and they gave you nothing but confusion, pain, and empty promises. This isn't about revenge. This isn't about proving anything to them. This is about choosing peace over chaos, strength over weakness, and self-respect over being used. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And when they no longer deserve a seat at your table, stand up and leave like you never knew them. There's a moment in every relationship, friendship, family, or romance, where you realize the scales aren't balanced. You give and give, hoping they'll finally see your worth. But they never do. Or worse, they see it, and they still take advantage. People will drain you, deceive you, and discard you like you never meant anything to them. And the hardest part? You let them for far too long. Because deep down, you believed in them. You held on to potential. You stayed loyal to the idea of who they could be, not the reality of who they were. Let this be your wake-up call. Loyalty is earned. It doesn't happen all at once. It creeps in slowly. After too many ignored messages, too many one-sided conversations, too many times you showed up for someone who couldn't even bother to ask how you're doing. You sit with it. You process it. And then it hits you like a brick. You were loyal to someone who never valued your loyalty. You gave your time. You gave your heart. You gave your energy, your prayers, your support. And what did they give you? Excuses, inconsistency, disrespect masked as jokes, silence when you needed presence. You kept hoping they would change. You kept believing that one day they'd wake up and see what you were worth, that they'd see the effort, the love, the commitment you poured into them. But they didn't. Or worse, they did see it. They saw your heart. They saw your loyalty. And they used it. They used you. That's the hardest pill to swallow. Not that they didn't understand your worth, but that they did. And still treated you like you were replaceable. Let me be clear. Your kindness is not weakness. Your loyalty is not foolishness. Your heart is not a mistake. But continuing to give to someone who only takes, that's where the damage starts. Some people don't want to grow. They don't want to be held accountable. They want to stay broken. And they want your love to be their bandage. They want to keep taking from you until there's nothing left of you to give. But you are not a savior. You are not a second chance waiting to happen. You are not a backup plan, a placeholder, or a convenience. You are a blessing, and you need to start treating yourself like one. Loyalty is beautiful, but only when it's mutual. Stop bleeding for people who wouldn't even give you a Band-Aid. Stop explaining yourself to people who already decided not to understand you. Stop apologizing for having standards, for having boundaries, for finally waking up to the truth. Because here's the truth, loud and clear. Not everyone deserves your loyalty. Not everyone who says, "I love you," actually means it. Not everyone who comes close has pure intentions. Some people come to drain you, not grow with you. And if you don't recognize that, you'll keep giving to people who are only in your life to take. You'll keep trying to fix people who benefit from staying broken. You'll keep staying in places where your light is dimmed, your voice is ignored, and your soul is starving. Let this be the moment you finally say enough. Enough chasing. Enough hoping. Enough giving chances to people who only bring chaos into your life. This is not about revenge. This is not about bitterness. This is about clarity, about protecting your peace, about recognizing that staying loyal to the wrong people will cost you everything. Your energy is currency. Your time is valuable. Your presence is powerful. Don't keep handing all of that to people who would leave you in a heartbeat the moment you stop serving their needs. If they don't clap when you win, walk away. If they mock your dreams, walk away. If they lie, manipulate, or gaslight you, walk away. You don't need a reason. You don't need an explanation. You don't need them to understand your decision. You just need to love yourself enough to say, "I'm done. Done being overlooked. Done being used. Done staying in places where I have to shrink just to be accepted." Walk away. Not with anger, but with peace. Not with resentment, but with wisdom. not with revenge, but with self-respect. Because one day, they'll look for you. They'll realize what they lost. They'll feel the emptiness your absence creates. But by then, you'll be long gone, healed, whole, and no longer waiting for people to treat you right. You gave your loyalty. They gave you a reason to walk away. So walk, and never look back. The most powerful move you can ever make is silence. Not yelling, not begging, not trying to fix what was never yours to fix. Silence is strength. It says, I see what you've done. I've felt your absence even when you were present, and now I choose myself. You don't need to announce your departure. You don't need to prove your worth. Real growth happens when you no longer seek validation from those who couldn't see your value in the first place. There is power in not reacting, power in not chasing, power in simply walking away and letting them feel the weight of your absence. They'll feel it. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day they'll realize the light they lost when you stopped showing up. And when they come back, don't open that door. Not out of hate, but because you've learned. Some people are not meant to be part of your future. Let them sit in the silence they created. Let them learn the lessons your presence once protected them from. You owe them nothing. Protect your energy like it's gold. After the pain, after the walking away, after the silence, comes the rebirth. You are not what they said you were. You are not who they tried to make you. You are more than the version of yourself that settled for mistreatment. You are powerful. And sometimes your greatest transformation starts with walking away from what no longer serves your spirit. This is your season of elevation. Your season of becoming. Not because you're trying to prove anything, but because you finally remember who you are. Let the past be a closed chapter. Let their memory fade without bitterness. Don't wait for apologies. Don't look back hoping for explanations. You didn't lose them, they lost you. Let their absence be your fuel. Let their rejection be your redirection. Every step you take away from toxicity is a step toward freedom, self-love, and real purpose. You're not here to fix broken people. You're here to grow, evolve, and shine. The next time someone tries to pull you back into their drama, remind yourself, I'm not who I used to be, and I refuse to go back to where I no longer belong.